It's hard enough as it is for most Canadian families to get by with high inflation, high mortgage costs, high rent costs, but for single parents, it's doomsday. Let's get into it. Now, according to the Salvation Army, 1 in 4 Canadians are finding it hard to even meet the basic needs of life: food, shelter, clothes. We're talking about basics here. And most of the people surveyed were families who have 2 incomes and 2.3 kids on average, whatever the study was. But this isn't even taking into account the focus on single parent households. Now, I've said this before, but I am a millennial and we have 1 child, 2.5-year-old toddler, and we both work from home. We're both very wealthy and we find it hard to cope with everything, to cope with being good parents, running a household, running a business, and raising a child. And we work from home on top of that. And my wife really is a stay-at-home mom. And we still find it incredibly hard. Now, yes, I am a wussy millennial, just like all my wussy millennial friends. I'll give you that. But I've always been saying, I don't know how the average Joe family makes it. Okay, the husband is a plumber, right? He makes $30 an hour, $35 an hour. That's a really good job. The wife maybe works admin at an office, makes $22, $25 an hour. Good paying incomes, you would think. Those are good jobs. They have 2 kids, they're in daycare, they have 2 cars, car payments, they have rent or mortgage payment, food cost, inflation. With all of that, just living the normal Canadian dream, I honestly don't know how the average person does it. Now, focusing more on single parents household. Life is over, dude. It's over. Just give up. I don't know. Now, obviously, I'm kidding. Don't give up. We're always striving for more wealth, more freedom. But honestly, this study is really shining a lot of light on the Canadian dream is vanishing, how we're living. Now, the child benefit program that's come in can help, whatever it is, a few $100 a month, could be up to $1,000 a month, depending on your income level. I mean, it's better than nothing, but in today's day and age, the way the world is going in North America and Canada, it's still not nearly enough. Now, I'll just tell you, I'll be real for a second. I grew up in a fairly low income household. Both my parents struggled to make ends meet, to work really good jobs while taking care of us, while navigating rent and wanting to become a homeowner, almost facing bankruptcy. I went through all of that stuff, which is why it propels me so much to not ever want to feel that ever again. Now, my parents, my mom specifically, was very, very open with, what we're struggling with finances, always telling me, you got to be smarter with your money than we were. You got to invest in things. She wasn't like the most educated, with entrepreneurship or investing, but she knew that I should do something different, with my life, which is where I think I got my entrepreneur spirit, was just living, seeing the struggle. Now, luckily, we always had enough, we always had food, I always had clothes. So we lived a decent life. Like the bare minimum was always taken care of. We were never out on our ass on the street. We always had a roof over our head. So they did what they could. Dude, I don't ever want to live like this again. Now, I had no idea when I was 16, 17, 18, I kind of started figuring out my shit and wanting to invest in real estate. And again, I always say, I don't know where I came up with this. I don't know how the download came into my head of you got to invest in real estate, because nobody in my family ever talked about real estate, investing money in growing a construction business. That was never even talked about. So how I got this, I don't know, but I'm thankful for it. But seeing what I saw, and not just with my parents, all my friends' parents, the majority of society, by the way, kind of lives that way, especially back, in the 90s, early 2000s, when everybody kind of drove around a shitty car. In Canada, you never see a crappy jalopy car on the road anymore. You never see it. Everybody has brand new cars. It's just the way of the new world to manufacture these cars is, I guess, cheaper, easier to spit them out. Back in my day, you could tell when someone was poor, dude. When you rolled up to school in the Ford Windstar van and fucking Joey pulls up in his dad's BMW or Mercedes, you're like, well, that guy lives in a wealthy family. I'm rolling up in the Ford Windstar. Everybody knew, what was going on with me. But anyway, all to say, if you're watching this, you probably don't want to experience that lifestyle or to feel that feeling ever again if you're the same. And if you're a single parent, like this article is kind of shining light on, it's even more crucial that you got to get your money together. You got to get your shit together, because no one's coming to save you. The only person that can save you is you. No one's coming to you. There's no programs, no child benefit. There's no Ontario Works. There's no welfare that's going to get you out of the hole and living the life that I'm sure you want to live. So what's the solution? This channel is all about solutions, and you have to educate yourself on how the world actually turns, how money works, how compound growth works, the importance of skilling up, of learning a valuable skill that you can sell to other people through services, ideally get paid through your own self-employed business and raise your income from 20 bucks an hour, 30 bucks an hour, 50 bucks an hour. I don't give a shit. That's peasant money in Canada. 50 bucks an hour is not going to get you the lifestyle you want. You need to figure out how to get paid in a way where you're making 500, 1,000 bucks an hour, 3,000 bucks an hour. That's a level you got to get to break free of the Canadian matrix, which is just getting harder and harder and harder as time goes on. So what should you do? All I talk about on this channel is investing, growing a business, growing your finances, but specifically investing in real estate. There is nothing like it, guys. The majority of millionaires have done so through real estate investing. The majority of billionaires have done so through private equity, which means business ownership, owning businesses. Owning businesses is the highest paid, highest level. It's also the hardest because you're on your own. Nobody's coming to save you. It's you or nothing. You kill what you eat, you eat what you kill, period. Okay, you're on your own. Investing in real estate is a little easier. It's more forgiving. It's easy. You're buying a good property in a good area, renovating it better than everybody else, putting a nice tenant in there, holding it for at least 5 years, selling it, collecting your profits. Do it again, buying 2 properties, buying 4 properties every 5 years. And if you're really smart, you raise money from other people, from other investors who are too scared to invest in real estate, but are watching you and saying, well, this guy knows exactly what he's doing. I'm just going to invest with him. They give you their money. You buy a bunch of properties with none of your own money, which is how you can buy 10 properties, 50 properties, 200 properties, 500 properties with none of your own money. You're growing your business. Why? Because of skills, because you've learned the skill of real estate investing, which is a very, very valuable skill that a lot of people are looking for in someone, and few can do it. So if you can learn the business, how to evaluate a good property, how to renovate it on a budget, how to make it look really good, how to attract a tenant, dude, these are all super valuable skills that I teach on this channel. So if you want to know more and you're sick of living the matrix life, if you're a single parent watching this and it's hard to get ahead, hit that subscribe button. Check out all my videos. There's like 500 videos on my channel, totally free. Also, I got some free courses in the link below. Check them out, totally free, okay? I'll see you in the next video.